So, the internet has been talking up a storm in regards to Koraidon and Miraidon's new forms. For context, Koraidon and Miraidon are both essentially the box art legendaries for Scarlet and Violet, as well as being ride Pokemon that you use for traveling around. Having both of these titles at once, one of their unique details is their ability to change forms on the fly, adapting parts of their body for traveling either on land, sea, or even air, which is rather nice when the game is aiming for a more open world approach. As for what has sparked discussion on all this, it mostly has to do with Koraidon. Unlike Miraidon, who uses the wheels on their body like a motorcycle, Koraidon mostly just runs around normally on all fours. The wheels do not spin while running, and it never rests on them. At least, not in the gameplay footage we currently have at the time, leading to a lot of people finding this design choice outright dumb. A Pokemon designed as a motorcycle running on all fours? It becomes a prime focal point for a lot of people eager to critique the design. It also doesn't help that many other details surrounding these Pokemon are still a mystery. They are the box art legendaries after all, so details will be hidden before the game's release. As a result, we have to make our own assumptions for the time being, utilizing whatever details and footage we have available to make our own theories. As for what I think on the matter, I actually quite like this detail. Not on its own, of course, as a creature meant to resemble a vehicle running is nothing new, but rather, I enjoy how the other details surrounding Koraidon really add to this decision. To start, both Koraidon and Miraidon are built on the idea of prehistoric versus futuristic. This is quite noticeable through details like the professors, but there is one detail I want to touch on. Take a closer look at the names used to describe each of the legendaries' forms. Koraidon's forms are referred to as build, while Miraidon's forms are referred to as mode, terms that fit quite well towards this theme as one is organic and one is robotic. Another detail I quite like, which is more of a personal theory, is the idea of these wheels actually being specialized organs for the Pokemon, likely helping in its ability to run for long periods of time. With this in mind, it makes sense for them not to be spinning when moving. Instead, they're helping Koraidon under the hood with keeping its stamina up, which helps a ton with all the traveling it'll be doing for sure. This theory also adds to Koraidon's swimming build. The organ suddenly turning into a flotation device could work very well if air was already in there, which might be the case if this theory of it being an organ is true. Of course, everything I've said so far is pretty much speculation. At the end of the day, Scarlet and Violet are 3 months away from release, and with these two being legendaries, their details will remain hidden until then. It also doesn't help that the direct was only just a day or two ago. I just think that a lot of people are missing the finer details with this decision, such as the theming of prehistoric versus futuristic present with these two, or how these wheels are actually helping it move for long periods of time. I just like it when multiple details really add to smaller things, and this is definitely the case here. I'd be interested to know your thoughts on the matter, and whether or not this is a deal breaker on which version you wish to get. The comments are open for whatever questions or ideas you may have. If you enjoyed this content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I have plans to pre-order the double pack of Scarlet and Violet when it's released, so do look forward to that one day. Thanks for watching.